Let's take a second and talk about this. All right. All right, so what do we have here? We got to think about how we're going to do this, all right? If we're going to build this tower defense, we have chat over here, just Bing chat, right? We got like 8 equals D's. You got all sorts of things that can come in here, right? This is real, all right? This is a real part. Chroot, boxes, math, all the stuff comes in. Skill issues, right? Skill issues happen, right? These are all things. And then in Vim, I have a series of defined points, right? Obviously, the reality is that, here, I want this to be perfectly lined up. It feels better being perfectly lined up. There we go. Awesome. And I should have just had these guys be lined up, which it's not. All right, so Bing chat is over here. So that means, theoretically, we could have a spawn point, right? Which the spawn point would be like right here. And then, to make this simple, we could have a goal state over here. Does that make sense? I think so. That means we have spawn. Oh man, spawn is... and goal. Okay. Are we liking this? I think we're liking this. Can chat move mobs? This is a good question. How could we make chat move mobs? How can we make chat do anything that's important? That's the question we need to. That's the question we need to be able to do. Maybe chat should be able to place towers. I like this much more. Okay, there we go. Chat places towers. Okay, chat places towers. That means chat can place a tower. Right? It has very, very, very little, like, we'll have, at the very beginning, we'll have a grid system. Yes, exactly. We're going to have a singular tower to begin with, right? A grid system. I like where this is going, actually. This doesn't sound too bad, right? We have a grid system. You get to place a singular tower somewhere on here, right? Boom. You just place these little towers everywhere. Does this make sense? And you can place towers. And then we will do something where if a creep is within one text block of any tower, or 2 text block, whatever we do this in, it will shoot it. Right? A creep. Well, yeah. What else? I mean, come on. What should I call them? Arch users? Like, what should I call them? You know what I mean? Most mentioned positions get placed. Exactly. Most mentioned places get placed. And then my guess is that we will have. Okay. I'm liking this. I got some other ideas. Folks, we got some other ideas up here. Up here will be like a little status bar that will say, what will be placed or next placement, and it will contain a grid, right? It will contain like X and Y, and I will make it so that it highlights. Oh yeah, this is good. This should not be too hard to do either, and I'll make it highlight red. So you know where the next one's going to be. And then we have to get like, maybe there has to be some way for you guys to confirm it, right? So there needs to be like a confirm count. Does that make sense? I mean, I like this. This means that you guys get to spam a bunch of stuff and I get to make it, right? This makes sense. Will be too slow? Of course it will be slow. So you guys have to like do stuff. So I guess the problem is, okay, so hear me out. We should just spam chords. Okay, let's just say you spam chords. Okay, how about this one? How about this one? All right, let's like this. Let's get this. Let's do this one. Every round, you guys get 1 tower to place. 1 tower to place. Yeah. Take the average. Exact. Take the average? Dude, imagine taking the average of the coordinates. Oh my goodness. Imagine taking the average. Like, how cursed would that be? You guys would, the average would actually be the worst coordinate of all time. Every single time it would be your worst. Let chat move it with that to get average is so good, dude. Average is so cursed. It's so cursed. Can we just take a second and think about how cursed it is? Okay, hold on. Let's update the title on this one because this is pretty funny. This is pretty good. We'll call it chat pace tower defense. I can never remember if defense should be with a C or an S. C is if you're across the pond, right? C is when you're across the pond. S is when you're in America, right? Right? C is across the pond. Yeah. We got that. Okay. All right. So I like where this is going. There's some really good stuff going on here. All right. So we got to figure out how can we make this difficult so you actually have to try to win? You know, because I think channel points. No, I don't want to do channel points. I don't want to do channel points because I think that's annoying. You gotta have some allowance for griefers. You do gotta have some allowance for griefers. This is true. I do love the idea of griefing as is built into the game. Okay, so maybe hear me out on this one. If you have channel points, I don't know if this is possible. So this is kind of like this is on the maybe. 1, channel point redemption counts as 10 votes. So you as a griefer, yeah. Right? You know what I mean? Whoa, I got a gifted sub. Yeah, you did. Chat is the towers, channel points are the waves. Oh, interesting, because then, yeah, you could separate into two different, we could separate into 2 different pools. The problem is that you could just easily overwhelm with channel points. Pay to grief? Well, no, because channel points you don't have to pay for. That's the nice part. You don't have to pay too much to do that, right? Those are pretty easy. We could come up with something that's pretty straightforward, right? All right. Hold on. Let's think about this. We're close to something. We're close to something, okay? What's the win condition? What's the loss condition? I know. See, that's the problem. We have a lot of questions. Okay, and here I have open questions. 1, what makes it hard? Right? How do we? Let's see. Like, in other words, how do we have strategies? Right? We need to be able to have some strats here, so you guys actually have something. 2. Oh, thank you, Poe Williams and Punk. I appreciate that. Believers versus doubters. Each person chart maxed as a 1 or 2, and 1 send waves to create towers. Ooh, I do like that. You can join what team you want to be a part of, and then you can switch roles if you want to. What makes it hard? Like, how do we have strats? In other words, like how do we make the game so it's fun, right? Because if the game isn't hard, then it's not fun, right? 2. Allowance for grief, right? We got to make sure we have that. 3, I think I spelled allowance potentially incorrect. 3, win condition for lose condition. All right, I feel like lose condition is pretty straightforward. Like if 10 creeps make it to the goal, 10 mobs make it to the goal, whatever you want to call it. We will be good chat versus you. What's your role in the game? Chat versus chat for bathroom breaks. I mean, it is a pretty fun idea. I mean, also this game can become a channel point redemption, right? right? Chat Royale. It's over, boys. CEO NVIDIA CEO predicts the death of coding. I know, I saw that. How do creeps and mobs and creeps move? So that's the question right now, which is creeps and mobs. Right? How do they get spawned? Where do they get spawned? And their goal is just to make it to the other side. Right? Hey, thank you, Jeremy. So getting creeps to move where they need to move should be not too hard. We'll have to implement A star, right? Obviously, probably requirements would have to be obviously A star and Lua, right? I mean, I could create a one-time path every time you change the board. Every time you change the board, I'd have to recalculate A star once, right? Let chat spam more towers, but have them limited in ammo. Ooh, that is a good idea. Okay. Game design. I like this. This is great. 1, towers are cheap and have ammo. When ammo gone, tower dies. You know what I mean? I like it. That way you really have to. Yeah, it's actually a genius. That way you actually have to go. And hey, who had that idea? Does anyone know who had that idea? That was Arctomate. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a little credit on that one. That's a great one. Me, you should be banned for saying you. You should be ashamed and banned for saying you. First time chat, like literally first time chatter here. All right. Hold on. Let's hold on. Let's actually, hey, let's see. All right, hold on, let's see. All right. I don't get why she is yapping. We got a winner, boys. We got a winner. How's your Excalibur so good? I need that grid background. Yeah, well, where is the option, by the way? You have to right-click. Shit, my bad, but I'm so old for this shit. You are a bot or a real person. I'm not even trolling. What is this skill issue senior dev is trying to solve? I had that idea. Me. Walls will just be towers. We'll make towers cheap. Least insane chatter. Shame. How should I take that? You know, when you gotta remember that I even helped him. I know, Metal Storm, you're out there helping him. Well, what should I do with that? Make a mod, VIP, or ban him? It's like, dude, it's so hard. So hard to make the decision these days. I do like the idea that tower upgrades. Oh, I'm trying to keep the game simple, right? Because we want this to be accomplishable, and then if we like it enough, we try to make an upgrade to it. You know what I mean? Like you want to make it accomplishable, and then if it's fun, we keep doing it. Let them cook in the timeout. Yeah, we're letting them cook. Ah, yes. The 3 paid DLC coming. Oh yeah, absolutely. Minimum viable product for the win. Yeah. Make me a mod. Get him out of here. Anyways. Okay, so I do like this idea of making towers cheap and have ammo, and when the ammo gone, the tower dies. Activate. Okay. Is it activate? Do I have that correct? It's Arctomate. Arctimate. Right? Yeah, arc. Tomato's fine. Does ammo regenerate? Probably not. Dipshit? Dipshit? Why you guys keep saying dipshit? Oh, dish pit. All right. All right, so I like this. Okay, so what if I allow you guys to place a tower? What happens if we just have towers on, like, constant placement? Every 10 seconds. Okay. Too fast. Hold on. Let me cook. Let me cook. Okay, every 10 seconds. I got something for you. You can place a tower on a tower to X its strength. Okay. Okay, upgrades. Upgrades. All right, I like this. Okay, we're going places here. Three. The only hard part. Let's see. How to avoid tower spam? There will be a tower spam. The point is tower spam, but the thing is that you guys have to decide where the tower is. See, that's what makes it fun, is that you all get to decide where the tower is. Okay, it's not me deciding where the tower is. So that means we probably want something where, like, every tower should have a lifetime of at least 20 seconds, right? So even if you place a tower right away and it starts shooting right away, it should have enough stuff to be able to get keep shooting for at least 20 seconds. So you could like upgrade it. You know what I mean? I like this. 1,000 bits, you get 10 towers. Now, I'm trying not to make you guys pay me for this, though it's a great idea. I mean, I love what you're saying. Absolutely fantastic. Chat-based battle royale. Infinite money glitch, let's go. Pay to win, let's go. Pay to win. Dude, I mean, I understand why Diablo 4 went down that route. Can we all agree that it makes perfect sense that Diablo 4 was just like, yo, wait a second, man. If we can get him to pay a little bit of money every time. Oh, you want to win? Money. Oh, you want more inventory space? Money. $65 horse skin? Money. All right. If your tower dies, you get banned. That's actually super funny. I mean, it is genuinely a super funny thing. You want to walk faster? Money. You know, you have some whales in your chat who would do it. I know, but you know what? Here's the real talk. If there are whales in the chat that wish to donate and all that, I'd rather have you just donate because you're being kind and you're like, yo, here you go, buddy. Versus like me trying to make something to like get money out of you, right? I'm not loving that other one. But I would say that donate for contents. Yeah, donate for contents. Don't donate because I make you do it, right? Don't do that. I don't want that. If I don't have to do any sort of server storage and the thing doesn't cost me any money, then I don't care, right? But if it costs me money, then I'll be like, okay, you have to be a subscriber, right? Since I don't have to do any sort of thing, then I don't have to, since this isn't going to have to be hosted somewhere, it's just ran on my computer with with Twitch chat. Twitch does all the infrastructure for me. 500,000 bits for an instant win. Sure, we'll put it on there. 500,000 bits, instant win. Fine, there we go. Instant win, game over. Game over / end stream. All right. If that happens, I'll just end stream. Okay. You do that, boom. How does that sound? If you lose a random file on your computer gets deleted, dude, that is just so effing cursed. Oh my goodness. That would just be the worst possible ending. There you go. We'll put it in there for you guys. All right. Anyways. All right. So we're looking pretty good. I like these two rules, right? They're cheap. You can place them frequently. If you place a tower on a tower, it gets stronger, right? I like this. Whale D's nuts. Damn, Shy Rye. All right, so I like this. I'm liking this. All right, what other things do we want to do? Because what we haven't talked about really is the allowance for grief, win or lose conditions. Right? Will you leave the game on so we can play offline? I actually thought about that. Like, if I get it set up correctly, I could literally just have a laptop that's just streaming out the game, and like that's that. It's actually kind of a funny like little thing. I just lost the game. Nice. I haven't thought about that in a long time. Thank you for that though, because now in like 3 hours I will think about the game and I'll lose. Do it. Thor and CBS have passive streams. I know it's a super funny idea, right? Just a little raspberry tie. Yeah, I lost too. Yeah. The thing I want to know. I don't want to do special skins and all that. That stuff's boring. Like let's think about the gameplay. So far, I like these two ideas. I think we have a real winning tower defense with these two ideas. Can we all agree? These are really winning tower defense ideas. Oh my. Okay. The tower should decay. It does. It has ammo. Okay. Hold on. Someone, I would say so. Tower count will affect. Here we go. I got a good one. 3. Tower rate controls mob spawn rate. Right? So as the game gets going, more and more like mobs have to spawn. Does that make sense? Can towers get destroyed? Yes. They lose out of ammo and then they die. Okay, hear me out on something that's kind of crazy. Okay? Hear me out on something that's kind of that's maybe a little too crazy. I'm going to have to think about this for a little bit. What if the game starts out and there's actually 2 spawns? Team 1 and Team 2. And at the very beginning, Team 1 can only spawn on one side. Team 2 can only spawn on the other side. Okay? This may be too much. Okay? This may be too much work. But let's just see. Okay? Let's just see. After every time a tower is placed, the placement zone will open up. Okay? Every single tower every single round, this thing gets closer, right? Which means that you could place another tower right here. This one could place a tower right here, right? It has limited ammo and all of that, right? And then every single round, it goes down and it goes down and it goes down and it goes down, right? And it just keeps on going. And at some point, this disappears, right? And at that point, Team 1 and Team 2, towers will hit each other. They can fire at each other. But hold on, there's more. Okay? There's more. Mob spawn. Every tower has limited ammo. Mob spawn somewhere on each side. And if they get across, you lose a tower. If they don't get across, you lose ammo, which means your towers become weaker. Whichever side runs out of towers first wins. Or I mean, whichever side runs out of towers first loses. I just WTF'd. Each side sends mobs to the other. I like it. I like it. You get to choose to build a tower or send a mob. But mobs can only be sent after the middle is gone. Tower defense off. I don't know. Tower offense. I don't know. I'm liking this idea. I don't know. I'm liking this idea. TDD, tower defense duel. The only time I approve of of TDD. That's basically Tropical Tower Wars from Warcraft 3. I never played Tropical Tower Wars. I did play one where you had to build your own towers and a maze, and you could also spawn creeps, and you had to kill creeps. But I never had one. I do like World. Oh, can't copyright game mechanics. Let's go. I know. Winter Mall War. So I did play a lot of Winter Mall Wars. This is part of where this is kind of like part of the idea where it's coming from. But I love the idea of limited towers. I almost don't even think we should have the team spawn creeps. I actually think that the teams only make towers, and creeps are spawned automatically. I love this idea. Okay, I love this idea. And so it's your goal to try to keep your towers alive the longest. All right, so you could imagine like the formula is that every time you place a tower on top of a tower, you could imagine the formula goes something like this, which is going to be remaining ammo plus 200 or whatever it's going to be plus starting amount times 2. And so this makes your tower last significantly longer, placing a second tower on top of it. Yes, randomness will happen. Why not separate the two teams? Well, we are going to separate the two teams. There will be a separation of two teams to begin with for the first so much. But the goal is that you can place towers onto the enemy side. Right? You upgrade for a sacrifice of coverage. Exactly. So let's just say that this is Team Orange. At some point, Orange will be able to build a tower anywhere. So if you just drop a tower on their side, it will fire at the towers. So you better hope that you can do that. And if you get hit by another tower, you lose ammo. If you shoot, you lose ammo. We can call ammo life the same thing. Energy, right? Whatever it is, right? You have like a whole sub versus unsub team. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Fire in radius or direction. If you place a tower on another team's tower, there is no... ooh, that's a good idea. If you place a tower on another team's tower, what happens? That's probably... We'll just say that's not allowed. I like that. Let's see. Okay, so the hard part we have to decide is how do you do teaming? So quick question. What's it called? Chat is dumb. That's the name of the project, right? Let's go like this. Chat. Like this. Console log. Channel tags message self. I don't know what this is, so I'm just going to go like that. And we're going to go like this. Node. All right. So what do we got here? So we actually have some stuff. Okay, so I have subscriber is true. Nice. Okay, so I got subscriber is true. And so we actually have quite a bit of information. Okay. Good. We have quite a bit of information. Which is more than I need right here. So, what do we got here? First letters AM to BSMZ. Was that a name? Oh, that was from iPlaxy. Hold on. So it's from iPlaxy. Okay, there you go. iPalax. Username iPalax. There we go. iPalax, you're not a subscriber, and it's not a first message, and it was a chat, and that is the message. Okay, look at that. That's perfect. That's like everything I need. So I guess the thing is that what will have to happen is that people, okay, so I guess 2 teams, you do bang play, and it will have to tell you what team you are on. Right? Teams based on Twitch prediction with points. Then complete prediction with, well, no, because the problem is I don't want to have to try to program that because then I'm going to have to make like a real API, and I don't want to do that. Bro said bang. What else do you call it? What do you call this? If you don't call this a bang, you're a boomer. Like from one boomer to another, you're a boomer. Okay, that thing's called a bang. What do you call it? An exclamation mark? You're such a boomer. But I will say that if you see a group of them, that's definitely a gangbang. Like, let's just be real here. That's a gangbang. Don't interrobang me, boy. Who's got time to say exclamation mark? I know. Exclamation mark. Okay, so I think we have the general idea. I like what happened here. I think this is a relatively simple thing to accomplish. I don't think it's going to be that hard to accomplish. It really is going to be mechanics tuning that will be the hardest. We have one type of tower. It just gets stronger as you place more towers. TDD is a funny name for it. Tower Defense Duel, or Tower Offense. What about fire rate? All of that's like tuning, right? It's all tuning. Every single one of these, every round, health is regenerated. No. There is no rounds. There's no rounds. There's no rounds. The game just keeps going. Well, I mean, I guess there technically is rounds in the sense that every 10 seconds, you have an option. You get to spawn another tower or upgrade a tower. Now remember, when a creep goes all the way across, if it gets across and it lands on the goal side, you lose one random tower. Like that's what makes it so that you have to have coverage. You can't just keep putting all of your things into a singular tower, getting it slowly stronger and stronger and stronger. Right? Like you have to know that there is definitely a problem. Oof, even the upgraded. Everything. So you have to play both coverage and that. You lose your most healthy tower. Ooh, that's too brutal. I like stochastic. Let's go with stochastic. How about we call it chat battle towers? It's pretty good. I don't know. I like this idea. I think this is everything we need to do to create a pretty fun game. And it's really interactive. I mean, I guess like a stretch goal or like a goal, like if we really like it, I could create a Charm SSH app that could distribute the state. And so that way you could play off of SSH or you could watch on SSH, but play on Twitch chat. You know what I mean? Because you'd want to see the most up-to-date possible information. And so if we got to that point, you'd be able to go really, really fast. And you could put in some basic information in there. You know, we could make if we really like it, if this like actually does good stuff, just watch a raw TCP stream. The problem is I have to send it up somewhere, right? Game state has to be somewhere. The problem is that the state is on my machine. If I go this route, I will probably make it so that if I have to do this and I host it permanently, it's going to take it's going to cost money. At that point, then I'd probably make it sub only to do that. Just because this is a hell of a amount of work. I'm sorry. If I'm going to do this, I got to make I would only have the people that are supporting me make that one. F the rest of you. I'd probably do it on Fly.io. Honestly, I do it on Fly.io is probably the easiest way to do it. But the original concept, I think, is right. I think this is a good concept. I like where this out. Sell out. Yeah, hell yeah. Broke boys. Oh, wait. A bunch of broke boys. What? You guys can't afford a sub? You realize, hey, broke boys, you realize that a Twitch Prime in Turkey is worth 8 cents? Okay? So don't try that with me, broke boys. I press that also for testing purposes. For testing purposes, I also just pressed it just to see if it works. It does work. It turns out you could permanently ban somebody. I wanted to see if it would work, and it does. $1 for each missile out of the money tower. Well, I mean, that's why we have this one. For any of the whales, if you just do 500,000 bits, I just shut down the stream and the game's over. You literally win the game. Bro done created a woman. Yeah. Her name's Karen, okay? She runs this stream. You better be careful. She runs this place. QA in practice is so crazy. This is QA. All right, so I like where this is going. I think we got a winner. I think we got a winner. Bits for bullets, yeah, right. It's just too stupid. I would never do that. Honestly, like that joke's funny, but it's just like, can we just be real for a second? Okay, hey, can we just like set aside the stream for a second? It is just so effing sleazy. Can we be real here? Hey, thank you. Weengrave, appreciate that. Tertamir, appreciate that. Urias BT, let's go. Wix, thank you. Dig, double D's whales. Damn, 1,000. I didn't even see that. Real talk, it's like I can't make the game play. Like I can't do bits to like make the game better. Okay, it's effing sleazy. All right. Oh, 100%, but still hilarious. Yeah. How about this one? If we were though, hear me out. If I were to make bits available, you can pay bits to delete one of your own towers. Dude, sabotage. You have to pay to sabotage. The troll tax. Dude, it's funny. It's funny. Can we all be real here? Self-sabotage is hilarious, okay? Boys out here committing Sudoku on my lawn. Dude, this is great. Honestly, I think that's funny. If we were to do that, that's the only way I would ever do bits. Honestly, is that because it's hilarious, right? Because it's a troll tax. The troll toll, man. It's funny. Like if you're gonna troll, it's gonna cost you $5, right? Make it so it's like something where it's like it's just not fun to do, but it's funny, right? First pay to lose game. First ever pay to lose game. Oh my goodness. Oh, I feel like I think I just revolutionized the gaming industry. I will shortly release the first ever pay to lose game. This is literally, I mean, how many A's are there? P to L sounds P to L sounds fun. That's just called League of Legends. No. League of Legends is the only thing you can pay, but you don't lose. At least the virginity. You're not losing that on the game. First play to lose game. Is that not Star Citizen? Again, that's emotional losses. This is real loss. This is game loss. This is good. I'm actually really excited that. Tell me this is not good. First ever pay to lose game. Thor is going to be proud. I like this. This is a great stream project. Can everyone be excited about the next stream project? I think so. Okay. I like it. Hey, the name is the Vimogen.